Good morning, Panthers. Just 4 more hours and we get to go home. We can do this. But the thing that sucks is winter is coming back in a huge way. The weekend is going to be the coldest in over a month, so bundle up. Did you know that on this day in 1931, the Star-Spangled Banner officially became the national anthem of the United States? Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Okay, today's science fact of the day is going to take robotics in a whole new direction. Here's Camilla with this awesome story.
Thanks, Julia. Panthers, imagine you could inject a special electrically conduction fluid into a rose, which then spreads out through the plant and grows into it. Imagine creating an entire garden or forest of cyber plants that act as a gigantic biological computer network. Well, imagine no more. Scientists from Sweden's Linköping University have successfully managed to perform the former, while looking forward to the latter in the future. Check out this story.
Need a tech-savvy way to say I love you? How about a bouquet of roses? Cyborg roses. Yep, we've got ourselves a cyber plant. Researchers at the Laboratory for Organic Electronics at Linköping University in Sweden grew real living roses with electronic circuits in their vascular systems. The team took a garden rose and let it sit for a few days in water that contained a polymer that can conduct electricity. So in the same way that a rose sucks up water, it used its vascular system to transport that polymer. And the researchers say that because of the rose's internal structure, the tiny electric polymers just self-assemble. And they published their findings in Science Advances. So what's the point? Well, the team says that while it's still far off, we could one day communicate with these plants, telling them when to bloom or not bloom when there's an upcoming frost or drought. How's that for flower power? For Newsbeat Social, I'm Molly Real.
Thanks, Camilla. First up, here's your final reminder about hall sweeps. Hall sweeps will begin happening next week. This means that you must follow the school policy that if you are not in a classroom, you must have a hall pass, no matter what the reason. If you are caught in a hall sweep without a pass, you will be issued a consequence from your administrator. There will be no exceptions to this rule. 6th graders, make sure you turn in your outdoor ed permission slips to Mr. Simkoviak ASAP. You can still pick up a yearbook for $40. See Ms. Copula if you have any questions. Next Thursday, March 9th, is Parkland's annual STEM night. Come out and check STEM presentations and milestone projects, play some games, have some free food, and have fun. STEM night begins at 6. Panthers, we pride ourselves in being a multicultural school. It's time to celebrate that multiculturalism. Our annual multicultural night will be on Thursday, March 23rd at 6:30. It is a night of community, cultural diversity, delicious food, multicultural fashion, lively performances, and fun for the whole family. If you are interested in participating for the event, such as bringing food to share, wearing clothing from your culture, setting up a display board, or giving a performance, please stop by room 1311 to pick up a flyer or see Mr. Wong. Finally, ladies who are in Girl Tech, as soon as school is dismissed today at 12:30, please meet in the main office for your field trip. Now here's Camilla with a huge story.
Thanks, Andrew. Yesterday we mentioned that the movie King Kong had its world's premiere 84 years ago. Since then, there have been 2 remakes, one match against Godzilla, and a new movie, Skull Island, coming out next week. Back in 1933, King Kong was a massive success. It was the first movie whose main character, King Kong, was a special effect. Today, that happens all the time because we have computer-generated imagery, or CGI. King Kong, though, was created using a process called stop-motion animation, a technique where puppeteers build models of their characters and literally move them one frame of film at a time. To give you some scale, a minute of film was 1,440 frames. That means that every character on screen that moved has to be moved by hand 1,440 times just to get 1 minute of film done. To complete the complex special effects in King Kong, it took months to film all the elaborate creatures in the story. The reviews for the movie were overwhelming, positive. Moving gores had never seen something like it before. It is considered a classic in film history. Check out the trailer for King Kong.
We're millionaires, boys. I'll share it with all of you. Why, in a few months it'll be up in lights on Broadway. Kong, the eighth wonder of the world!
Wild, weird, wonderful, the stuff for which movies were made. Adventure, to make you wonder if it's true, while your eyes convince you that it is. Truly, the thrill of thrills. Don't miss it this time.
Wish these students a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Oh yeah, happy birthday to you. Hippo, hippo, hippo. Happy birthday to
All right, Panthers, we are out of here for the week. But don't worry, we will work all weekend to bring more exciting news and stories for next week. Until then, remember these words from someone famous or important. Blah, 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 blah. Got that? Have an awesome weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Bye.